For everyone who's been missing Bluey, the wait is finally over. Last week, Disney Plus released some new minisodes that everyone will love watching. Are you ready to uncover all the Easter eggs hidden in these new episodes?
Bingo!
Again!
One of the coolest Easter eggs is in the bathroom, where there's a nod to the movie Finding Nemo. On the wall, there's a painting featuring a Moorish idol fish, the same species as Gill from the movie. These fish are quite common off the northern coast of Australia. And that's just one of the many Easter eggs you'll spot here, from references to Peppa Pig and Harry Potter to even a nod to Queen Elizabeth. So stay tuned and get ready for another episode of Cinewave. In this story, Bluey asks her younger sister if she wants to buy a magic potion. Bingo isn't interested at first because she wants to go into the bedroom where Bandit is making the bed. But Dad isn't paying attention to her. Eventually, Bingo buys an imaginary strength potion from Bluey, and you know the Healer family rule: playtime is serious business. Bandit pretends that Bingo has become super strong. As Bingo throws him, we get a look at the bedroom decor. The Healer couple loves bones. In the background, there's a plant vase featuring a bone design, and even the tops of the doors have little bone carvings. On the balcony, you can see some fallen purple flowers, a cool touch that mimics how trees naturally shed their blooms. For those curious, this tree is a jacaranda, a species native to Latin America. It was introduced to Australia, where it's now so beloved that there are even festivals celebrating it. In the episode Robot Bingo, the story revolves around Chili teaching her daughter's robot creation how to brush its teeth. The catch? The robot only follows very specific instructions, otherwise it messes everything up. While there aren't many big Easter eggs here, one fun detail is that Bingo grabs the green toothbrush, which will come into play later. Also, there's something worth noting. The bathtub letters spell out CHKPE in this episode. In earlier episodes, though, the letters were CDKYP. What could this mean? Any theories? The next episode, Butler's, is the most unique yet. It's styled like a child's drawing on paper, similar to Bluey's artwork. In this story, a butler arrives at a whimsical mansion, Bluey and Bingo's dream house, for his first day on the job. He's greeted by the head butler, who explains how the house works. Here's the Easter egg lineup: animal topiaries. The front yard has animal-shaped bushes, including a kangaroo, a symbol of Australia, an elephant, possibly referencing Bandit's travels or Bluey's love for big animals, like when she imagined a pink hippo, a unicorn, likely inspired by Unicorse the puppet or Muffin's toy collection. Inside the house, there's a room full of birds, featuring macaws, a peacock, and even a toucan. Moving on to the invention room, we see a giant robot version of Chattermax, the owl-like toy. This must have been one of Bluey's big wishes. There's also a pink pig with a rocket backpack, definitely a nod to Peppa Pig. In the kitchen, the chef butler prepares the puppy's favorite dishes. This is when we learn Bluey's full name. She wants a bowl of ice cream with her name written in chocolate syrup, Bluey Christine Healer, so her middle name is Christine. At the end of the episode, something exciting happens. Bluey tells the butler she wants to visit her friend Chloe's dream house. Chloe is a Dalmatian who hasn't been seen in a while, but this might hint at her return in Season 4. In the episode Where's Bingo?, the story centers on Bingo hiding on Bandit's back while he pretends not to know where she is, searching for her all around the house. This setup allows several Easter eggs to appear. Let's check them out. The episode begins by showing a tennis ball under the sofa, something very common in this universe. There's also a pineapple-shaped vase, which is the symbol of Ludo Studios, the production company behind the show. Does your house also have a funny decoration? Comment with the hashtag home so we can get to know ya. Moving to the living room, we spot the Unicorse book under the television. On the other side of the room, there's a bone, likely the same one Bandit used to present his archaeological discovery. In the kitchen, we can spot another tennis ball near the table. We can also see a portrait of Bingo celebrating her birthday, which has appeared in other episodes of the series. This detail reminds us of the handstand episode, where the youngest healer's birthday is celebrated. There's a colored pencil decorated with a zebra pattern, which likely belongs to Bluey, as she loves zebras. This detail connects to the episode featuring Aunt Brandy, where Bluey dressed up as a zebra. In the playroom, we can spot a stick unicorn toy, designed for imaginative play where kids pretend they're riding a unicorn. This classic toy might bring back memories for older viewers. On the wall, there's a drawing of Mr. Monkey Jocks, a recurring monkey character in the series. Finally, when Bandit talks to Chili near the house entrance, the Easter eggs continue. We can spot 2 more tennis balls scattered around the room. There's a plush penguin that never seems to move from its spot, making it practically part of the house's decor. Behind the counter, there's a chess piece, the Queen. This likely references Chili herself and the chess episode from Season 3. Above the counter, you can catch a glimpse of a family portrait showing Chili's family, including her sister, her mother, and Grandpa Mario. In the hallway, there's a picture of Bandit's siblings from when they were kids. In the episode Goldilocks, the Heeler sisters ask Bandit to tell them a funny story. Their dad decides to share the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears, but in a very unique way. We won't spoil how he tells the story because it's absolutely hilarious and worth watching for the surprise. However, there aren't many Easter eggs since most of the episode takes place in a single setting. Still, there are two noteworthy references. The first is a misshapen egg-shaped lamp that was previously repaired for the Easter episode.
Perfect.
The second Easter egg is harder to spot. On the nursery wall, among the fake stars, there's a drawing of the Southern Cross constellation. This constellation is visible only in the night skies of the Southern Hemisphere and holds historical importance in navigation. It's also a key feature on the flags of several countries, including Australia. In the episode alongside, Ludo Studios created a silent episode without dialogue, showing the daily routine of two puppies, Bluey and Honey. The screen is split, highlighting their individual lives, and in both parts, there are some great Easter eggs. In Bluey's room, we can see that she has a yellow blanket with a bone pattern. Bluey is quite messy. Near her bed, she leaves things scattered, colored pencils, puzzle pieces, and stuffed animals. And to avoid being called messy, it's best to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Deal? Meanwhile, Honey's room shows a tidier setup. Near her bed, we find a blue and yellow striped cloth, an owl figurine, a globe, and a neat stack of books. We can also spot a poster in Honey's room featuring a castle with a wizard flying on a broomstick. Above the poster, there's a wand and a witch's broom, which is clearly a reference to Harry Potter. Because of this, we can infer that the blue striped cloth on the wall is a nod to the Ravenclaw house from the Harry Potter books. Additionally, we could imagine that the owl figurine represents Hedwig, Harry Potter's iconic owl. We also see a photo of a pig hanging on the wall. Could this be another reference to Peppa Pig? In Bluey's room, we spot a tennis ball under the bed, sticky geckos on the walls, more puzzle pieces on the floor, colored pencils, and a crown. Wow, Bluey really is quite the messy one. Meanwhile, Honey is having simple cereal with milk, while Bluey enjoys a colorful cereal, likely packed with much more sugar. In the bathroom, we can see that Bluey uses a pink toothbrush. This is why Bingo picked up the green one in the previous episode. Now we know which toothbrush belongs to whom in the Heeler household. In Honey's kitchen, we can see that she's washing the dishes and the fridge doesn't have much on its door. This contrasts with Bluey's house, where the fridge is covered with lots of drawings. In Honey's living room, there's a tea set, which makes perfect sense since she's British, and the British are known for their love of tea. In the backyard, we discover that Honey has a hamster. As we look at the mailbox in front of the house, we see the number 96, which happens to be the age of Queen Elizabeth when she passed. Meanwhile, in Bluey's backyard, we can see that the Heelers have little fish living in their pond. In Honey's mom's car, there's a Christmas tree ornament referencing the time of year we're in. Meanwhile, while Honey engages in various activities like playing soccer, Bluey just plays around. It seems like Honey is much healthier, but she also has a much busier routine. At one point, we see that the tennis ball that's under the Heeler's couch is still there. Honey takes piano lessons with the musician Busker from the episode The Market. He's based on Bluey's music producer. Above the piano, there's a picture that is likely another British reference. The dog in the picture looks very much like the physicist Isaac Newton. Another British reference is found on Honey's mom's car license plate, which shows the code 007 Sam. The number is certainly a reference to the secret agent 007, and the letters might refer to Sam Smith, who sang the theme song for the James Bond film Spectre. But that's just a theory. We also learn that Bingo is learning to play field hockey, which indicates that she's growing up. Plus, it's Chili's favorite sport. Wow, there really is so much to uncover. But what about you? Did you find any Easter eggs that we missed? Bluey is truly packed with references and surprises, and we can't wait for Season 4. But until then, you can stick with us. We've picked 2 more pieces of content for you to watch, so see you in the next video!